Hey everybody, thanks for watching. This is the round of golf I just finished playing. Recorded this entire thing on my cell phone, and now I'm cutting in an iMovie. I'm recording the voiceover on the cell phone, so this is 100% a cell phone video. That was a good solid drive up the 10th hole of El Dorado here. Just right of the bunker into this ground under repair area that you see here. See that dirt there is this cutout that's a free drop, so I kind of set the camera up for where I was, where the ball was, but then didn't re-aim the camera. And then I took my first drop and I saw that I was still standing in the hazard, and partner told me I needed to take full relief, one club full relief. So here's full relief, and now full relief gives me a shot that a 3-wood into this par 5 underneath a little bit of a tree, and you can only see my butt. But it's a good opportunity for us to see there's not any really goat humping move there. My butt stayed back the entire shot, and it was a great shot. I got complimented on that one. So then I hit it to here, which is 79 yards with a 60-degree wedge. Very, very slightly uphill, not really at all. And made a really nice pass at it, but it was a little light on the swing, as my friend Ken would say. And then there I am. So I have an opportunity to either chip this or putt this, and I'm always going to putt it, just because, as my nephew would say, my chipping is a little duffy. A little duffy, Uncle Brendan, he always says. So that is the putter from off the green. Alright, this what I'm doing here is I'm doing this breathing technique that this guy, my son's teacher, taught me about. It's kind of a way to exhale into a proper posture. It's complicated. Maybe I'll do a video about it later if it sticks, but recently it's been helping me hit some pretty good putts. Definitely, so you can see I'm doing it there too. Breathing in and then exhaling into this good kind of semi-crouched posture, a la Jack Nicklaus. It's the idea anyway. It's been helping my lag putts quite a bit. So there you can see I'm using the, if you guys saw the training aid video that I did, this round was after that, so I'm really thinking about how the wrists fold in the swing. And then along with that, I'm doing if you do a Google search I got a lot going on. If you do a Google search for the Bobby Lopez 2 o'clock drill, that's what that is there, where you look over at 2 o'clock and make 3 swings. Hit a really solid shot, good shot, bad alignment though, and I pulled it left of the fairway. This hole is pretty tight on the left side, but there's OB right, so it's actually not that bad of a spot. Just need to kind of trundle it up there. And instead of doing that, I was thinking about impact and not thinking about where to land it. I was thinking way too technically there and hit it way past the green, through the green, onto the cart path. Had to take a drop there. Chip to this area. Hit a really bad lag putt there. Kind of my brain is in off mode. So this is for bogey. Parred the first hole. And now this is for bogey. And I haven't made a double bogey in about 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, something like that. I play once or twice a week. And 9-hole rounds, just because I'm a new dad. So this is to not make another double bogey. Fail there, though. So 2 over par after that nasty double bogey, after being in a situation that was not bad. Just a really bad punch-out shot, a shot that I need to work on. If you guys saw the most important shot in golf, that's what I was thinking of there. Left on parallel shot, 189 yard par 5. 189 yard par 3 here. Hit a solid 5-iron right to just short center of the green. So now I have this long lag putt. This was 45 feet. I know that because it was 15 steps away from the flagstick here. You can see I kind of stand up straight, and then I breathe into my posture. I exhale into my posture. and then another breath to take this super smooth putting stroke. Put a great weight on this. Had a chance to go in for a long time, and that one felt good. It was uphill, so that makes it significantly easier, but still really good though. It's been a long time since I've 3-putt, and that 3-putt on the last hole for double bogey was particularly nasty, because if I can't putt well, I can really not score, because putting is all I do well. Blocked that one right into the trees, but then it kicked out into the fairway, David told me. So now here I am, 220 yards away, and I have on this is like a 435 yard par 4. This is the hardest hole in the course, the number 1 handicap hole. There's water left there that I was probably thinking of when I blocked it into the right tree. So I have a 3 hybrid here, 220 yards, and I know that I need to rip this.
Great ball. Cut a little bit. There it goes. Now a little ground cut. It's a great ball.
That was a great shot. That was like the shot of my YouTube career. And this is where I hit my putt from. You just zoom in here. So there it is, exactly pin high, past the, that'll be new green there, because this used to be a ridiculously small green. So past the new green and onto actually the traditional green here. So got about 30 feet here for a very unlikely birdie. Same thing, I'm kind of trying to crouch into my posture here and put a good swing on it.
Great putt.
Very stable putt there.
Oh, birdie of his life. Beautiful. Birdie of his life.
Birdie of my life. Instagram moment. And a barkie, double barkie. I get one back there, so with the birdie I go to 1 over par because of the double bogey on the 11th hole. Same thing, I'm doing that Bobby Lopez 2 o'clock drill, and then I'm trying to fold my wrist the proper way in the backswing, and that one I didn't do that very well. So that one came off the toe of the club and hit it pretty solid, but actually hit the trees again and fell down into the fairway. So I've gotten lucky twice,
I hit
tree-wise. So it's to a white flag, so it really is right on 150 yards here where it fell down. I have an 8-iron, and the green's elevated just slightly, and that was the best iron shot of the day. You can see what I had just fantastic balance there. Sometimes I'm hard on myself. I got to be better about recognizing the things that I do well. That was a great shot. So I hit it pin high and just slightly left of the hole, and this is for birdie. All right, so I avoid the post birdie mess up there, which is kind of a recurring theme for me. So that felt good, and I made a par on that fairly easy hole. Now here you can see how tight this fairway is. This is probably not a driver hole. I need to check my alignment. I think I'm lined up a little. I really wanted to kind of pull this down the left-hand side, and in trying to pull it, sometimes you can get the club closer to you and end up towing it and then blocking it and thinking, oh, what did I do with my swing? But it was really just a face location. Hit that off the toe slightly. Hit it solid. It went a long ways, but it went to the base of this tree. So now I have to play the ball backwards into the fairway. So now even though I had driven that to be about 125 yards out, now I had to hit it backwards, and I got about 155 yards now. Made a good pass, but you can see I was kind of lazy through the impact area, and that left the face open. Hit it pin high to this area right here. So now, one of my subscribers, one of you guys, had told me that if I could make the weakest part of my game the best part of my game, I would break every plateau I've had as far as golf improvement. And that seems kind of obvious, but it's a very I think, astute observation here. So I'm really trying to have a different attitude about my chipping. So here felt pretty good about this one, actually. Landed it on that Kikuya. Hit the stick at kind of a slow pace too, so that was good. So that was really a great up and down there from a short-sided spot. So that's a bogey to move back to 2 over par because I was behind the tree. This is a short par 4 here. Hit driver because it carries that bunker, and even though it was a one-handed finish, that was very solid. Low shot, very solid there though. So now I have 61 yards with a 60-degree wedge and hit that just a little too far. Took just a slightly too far backswing there. So now I'm out here putting from about 25 feet. This is slightly downhill, and the greens are just in great shape here. So no excuses. Staying in my posture for a while and really watching the ball into the hole. David asked me, David said my putts look like they have chances to go in for a long time, and I was telling him about my son's coach that was giving me some tips. So par 3 here, 163 yards. I have a 7-iron, but I made just such a wimpy pass at the ball. And for me anyway, when I make that wimpy pass, it has a tendency to shut the face down, and it goes short and left actually. So I'm in the bunker with a 60-degree wedge, a little bit of green to work with, and just hit way too far behind the ball. That's just lack of practice on that shot. Got about 18 feet for my par to save my par here. That was even though I 3-putted on that second hole, that was really the worst lag putt I hit. Even though it just ended to tap in range. It was just a really sloppy long backswing. Didn't like that one at all. All right, the final hole. Exactly right on 500 yards. There is bunkers down the left-hand side, and then there's a little encroaching tree on the right-hand side. So my alignment here actually isn't that great, but I make a very good pass at it. A really good transition there. Trying to feel more soupy and like stuck in molasses during my arms during the transition, like kind of sticking out in front of me before I go. But it went a little to the right. It's a fairway hit, but it went a little to the right. So now here, can't really see the ball, but this is a hybrid, which I'm trying to, and that was just struck really solidly. Faded it just like I wanted to. Couldn't really hit it with the kind of power I wanted to get to the green, so because of that tree there. So here is a up and down opportunity for a birdie, and that was extremely duffy, as little Jack would say. That was just awful, and just a little upset. I'm trying not to make any noise when I'm getting upset, and I'm getting upset less and less, but that was that's definitely costing me a stroke to have this length of a putt for birdie after putting such 2 great swings on it to start the hole. Tap in here. That's a par. 3 over par, 39. Thanks for watching, everybody, and if you have any suggestions, send them my way.